It seems a long time ago, really, but yet when you start thinking about it, gosh, it seems like it was just yesterday.
Got up around 5 o'clock, and I'm thinking, why am I getting up so early? They're saying we're going to have bad weather, and they're talking about, possible tornado.
The storms during the pre-dawn hours will be capable of producing very large hail, but this threat may transition to damaging winds and possibly tornadoes as the morning progresses.
I hear the sound of like a train, and it sounded far off, but it was coming closer and closer. And as it was coming closer, just heard destruction, and I heard glass break, a lot of glass break, and just heard things shattering. This is what my husband used to cover me up. This is the area that we were in.
Everything you see around us right in here was completely destroyed.
Our store was completely demolished. I know some business owners here lost their business and their house, or others lost their home they'd lived in for 50 years.
I had a nightgown on when they shipped us to Springfield. We had nothing, and I didn't know what we were going to do.
The state of Missouri was absolutely incredible. Just the very immediate response, and I think that was a very significant message to the people here.
We felt so important for us to get back up and get back in business. We were open the following Saturday. We were just doing what we had to do, and we had some good help.
Walgreens store over here, taken down in the tornado. The people from Walgreens basically called and said, we want to get going again. We'll use exactly the same plans. Can we just start rebuilding? The Home Depot that was right behind it, and they had the big tent on site within a week after the tornado.
We started looking around. Of course, there wasn't a lot of housing available. And somebody mentioned, why not try Habitat? And we were accepted. We were told that we would take part in building the home, which was pretty exciting.
Full run. Yep.
People from all over the world, they came and they offered their love, their money, their support, just being there. And sometimes when they didn't have the words to say, just a hug, just for somebody to be there and hug you, it just means a lot. Becoming a homeowner was always a dream of mine. I had no idea that it would come this way, but 3 years later, and this is my castle. I'm still excited about this house as I am the day when we were selected and the day when we moved in.
Just an incredible journey for so many organizations to get together and make things happen here.
The day after, the week, even the month after, it looked like a war zone. It's a world of difference today. It looks like a city again. There's homes again, there's trees.
You can tell that it doesn't look like it did 5 years ago on the 22nd.
Where we are now, 5 years later, 485 of those employers have returned. 300 new companies that essentially have stuck with us in that. Those companies generated over 1,000 new jobs. We've seen some good growth right now in the Innovation Center. Is a company called Local Race.
We officially launched it a year ago, and we just gradually started adding more and more, and now every day we have multiple people signing up for Race Director accounts. And we have plans to expand to the UK.
Heartland Pet Food is here at the Crossroads Business Park, brought 150 jobs to the community. Owens Corning, they're in process now on a $90 million project. Eagle Picture Technologies will add over 150 new jobs. I think we are far ahead of where I could possibly have imagined the day after the storm. We are a much stronger, better community than we were.
I feel like there's a change in attitude with people. There's been a greater sense of community.
A lot of people know where Joplin, Missouri is that didn't know before that May. I don't think people will ever forget. You know, they'll remember, and hopefully it's despite all the devastation and all of the sadness and loss, there were a lot of good things came of that situation.